I'm Ben Kitili, our sign language interpreter. At the bottom end of your screen is William Sila. As fire rages in schools across Kenya in a wave of unrest among students, the Teacher Service Commission and the officials from the Secondary School Heads Association have called for dialogue between students, their parents and other education stakeholders. This came as 6 more schools reported cases of arson in the last 24 hours. As KTN's Murimi Mwangi reports, security committees in the 47 counties are putting their heads together with school heads to find that elusive extinguisher to the burning crisis.
As panic continues to grip the nation over the rising unrest in schools, with over 100 schools having reported cases of arson between June and July this year. The Teachers Service Commission and officials drawn from the Head Teachers Association have demanded the inclusion of parents into the round-table talks to find an immediate cure to the crisis.
So whoever is suggesting that we close school, I believe, should hold on. Because after all, as we are talking now, we are only left with 2 weeks to close.
We are appealing to all the stakeholders in this country in matters of education so that we can give our support to schools to ensure that issues of student unrest are addressed.
A status report on the crisis from the Ministry of Education cited the causes of the unrest as drug abuse among students, legally instigated leniency on minor offenders, while some stakeholders blamed the rising unrest on an alleged conspiracy among examination cheating cartels, angered by radical measures introduced against cheating.
So we don't think that that is true, because some of these centers that have been even involved in banning, we have never realized, they have never been reported as centers where those cheating were taking place.
We have a special message for the parents. We need special support from the parents so that the children can hear positive messages, even from home.
Cabinet Secretary.
This even as pressure continues to mount on the Education Ministry to bring the wave of unrest to a halt.
Mr. President, where are you when our schools are burning? You are the CEO of this country. We need answers, Mr. President. Mr. President, we need you to call an urgent meeting of all the relevant stakeholders so that our schools can stop burning.
Minister is part of presidency. The manner of handling it leaves a lot to be desired also on the part of the total overall leadership.
As a nation, we have to uphold values of integrity and honesty.
Some of them are not even the same.
The crisis meeting was also replicated in Nakuru between security chiefs and head teachers, as new cases of arson were reported Tuesday night in 6 more schools, namely St. Patrick's High in Iten, Murimi Muslims Girls High School in Isiolo, with Thur Secondary School in Nyando, and Nyahururu High School on Wednesday. Having ruled out any possibility of early holidays for the students, the Ministry of Education will in the coming days have to hold extensive dialogue with the students to curb the wave of unrest that has now threatened to cause a total paralysis of the country's education sector. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News.